8.0. It's alright. It's not OP by any means, and it's not underperforming at all either. It's sitting okay. The way that I feel right now, this right here is kind of the strongest setup that I like. It's performing the best due to the scaling fact of 120. We're still only 110 at this moment. So there's a couple weeks left before BFA comes out, and until then, this is kind of what I'm going to be running for PvP. Level 99 talents, we're running Fellblade. It's just a gap closer. It makes Demon Hunter feel a little bit better with the ability for us to be snared a lot more often. I feel that Fellblade still is awesome. Demon Blade's just a little bit extra damage, and you don't have to worry about spamming Demon's Bite. And Trail of Ruin, at the end of your Blade Dance, you're getting extra damage on your target for a little dot that's over time. Fell Barrage is cool, but you get kicked a lot with it because it's such a slow channel now. Soul Rending, the healing from it is awesome. Desperate Instincts, you still, get an extra 15% on top of what your blur gives you. So it's a toss up between Netherwalk. It's really what you want to choose right here. It's kind of the flavor for you. I prefer Soul Rending. Right now I'm just wearing a Lego that gives First Blood, but in PvP instances I am wearing or running First Blood for the 106 talent. 108 Fell Eruption, unless you want to get you a slow and you're in maybe an arena setting or something like that. For BGs right now though and running around, Fell Eruption definitely is awesome. Might even be great in arenas. I haven't tried that out though, let me know. For 110 Demonic, I've tried the other two. Momentum's pretty good because you're sliding around all the time, especially with Fell Blade, and you're charging with your Fell Rush and all that stuff. So, and then you get extra energy from your, or Fury is what it is, from your Vengeful Retreat. Demonic, you're staying in demon form a lot more often. Every time that it's done channeling your I-beam, you're turning into a demon. I like that, and with that, with Soul Rending, you're getting more leech all the time, so you're healing more often, you're staying up. Everything's being dropped right now. I can't wait for them to nerf rogues. It's coming out, thank God. I think Hunter and Warrior might need a little tone back too, but that's just my opinion. But scaling at 120, maybe, who knows, it'll be different. PvP talents and trinkets, we just rock the Gladiator's Medallion. Eye of Lothaurus, if you see a lot of casters for BGs, it's an awesome thing. A lot of people kill themselves unless they get it dispelled, but usually you'll get off a shit ton of damage with it. If you're not running that, then maybe Cover of Darkness would be a good one for you, or even Reverse Magic. Solitude's awesome also. You jump up in the air when you're spamming your Fell Lance at stuff. It makes you get a little bit more haste and you get a little bit more attack speed. Your Rain from Above is your go-to, and Demonic Origins is also a go-to talent for you. It should be in there at all times. It reduces your cooldown of your meta by 2 minutes, and when you're not in meta, you hit for 5% more, so it's just definitely your go-to. As far as what I think that how it's going to scale up, I think that it'll be awesome at 120, especially with gear and stuff like that. I think that it'll be fun to play. For rotation, it's PvP, man. Everything changes so different. I just have my Full Blade on number 1. I got Blade Dance on number 2. I got Glaive on number 3. Chaos Strike number 4. Fell Eruption on 5. I've got my F key bound where 6 used to be, and that's now my Chaos Nova. Dark Slash, if you're in PvE, that's what I'm using. But like I said, we get rid of that and we run First Blood that's in there, so Dark Slash isn't even on there. Vengeful Retreats is on E. I got my I-beam on C. Spectral, so I can get them rogues and ferals or druids or whatever stealth, maybe even a hunt hard. My kicks, every one of my characters is always bound to T. My meta is Z, and then for my mouse, I have everything bound to a bunch of F keys and stuff like that for secondaries, cools downs, bursts, and defensives. As far as like just opening up, you're just gonna probably charge for your Fell Blade for a gap closer. You might want to Blade Dance immediately to get your dot on them. You're going to want to then probably pop all your burst and be into meta, because now the quicker you can get into meta with I-beam, even though you have 8 seconds with demon form up, You want to get in to demon your actual meta form as quick as you can to start spamming all your burst on that target. Because once you go meta, man, you're going hard. It's go hard or go home. There's no coming back from it. Other than that, dude, it's just when it pops up, proc it. You're just spamming your I-beams. I-beam does a shit ton of damage. You have your stuns, stack all your stuns up, use your stuff accordingly. If you're the caster and you just cast them, put your eye on them, make sure that you're dispelling your beneficial targets at all times. And that's really it. You get in a bunch of shit, drop your fucking darkness down, man. Hopefully it protects you for a few hits, and you know, you can sustain a little bit more damage, blur, do whatever you can do. You might even want to imprison the target and try to kite him for a second. And if you got to, dude, get your ass in the air and start fell lancing. You could use it offensively or defensively. How you use this talent, it's completely up to you. As far as my opinion, again, I think it's not OP. I think that it is still very fun to play. We'll see what happens at the scaling. And this is my talents. This is what I feel is the best to be running around in BGs and having fun, maybe even in World PvP. BFA 8.0.1 Havoc Demon Hunter. Check it out.